Hi, we're going to talk about something interesting, and he's going to be asking questions to me. I know I'm not going to pass any. Anyway, I hope I do. So, first question.
Okay, this is one that I ask in a lot of my wellness experiences when we're doing stuff for companies. In the year 1900, for a sample of 100 people, on average, how many people do you think got cancer?
Irrespective of the location.
Just generalised over 100 people.
10?
Okay, that's not a bad, that's a pretty good guess actually, very good guess. Actually, the figure is 1 out of 100.
Really?
Yeah, amazing. Huh? So let's compare that to today. So how many people do you think now, out of every 100, get cancer?
5.
Yeah, okay, so now it's 33 out of every 100.
Really?
Yeah. But let's put that into the real world, right? What does that mean? It means 1 out of every 3 people will get cancer. So there's me, you, and that guy out there, one of us will get cancer, statistically.
No way.
Nice. Well, no, we don't wish that on anyone, of course, but, but hopefully not, maybe it's fine. So what it means is it means that we've really got to take care and educate ourselves and be prepared to listen and find the right answers for what true health really is, and I find that people are very confused about it. So let me ask you another question, and they're usually kind of trick questions, right? But that's fine, I'm sure you can handle it, you're a mature woman. So, how many eggs do you think you can eat per day, the equivalent amount of cholesterol in a certain amount of eggs? How many eggs can you eat per day until it raises your blood cholesterol levels? So if you were to take a test, you check your blood cholesterol levels, how many do you think you need to raise your blood cholesterol levels per day?
5. Wait. Does this have to do with in a week or a month or just one day?
Per day. Per day, every day. Yeah.
I mean for a week, every day for a week?
Yeah, every day for a month, for a year, for 10 years.
Okay, maybe 5.
Okay. Go up from there.
10?
Up.
No, not 50.
Up. Well, not 15, no. But yeah, you were on the right track. You were guessing big numbers. It's actually 24. So the equivalent amount of cholesterol that's in 24 big, large eggs per day to raise your blood cholesterol.
So that means I can take 12 eggs and be fine?
Completely. Now, my point isn't that you should eat 15 eggs every day. That's not what I'm trying to get across. But what my point is that it's extremely hard to overconsume cholesterol from saturated fat to actually make your blood cholesterol levels raise. And most people are very confused about why your blood cholesterol levels would raise in the first place. One important ancillary point is that over decade by decade, the Food and Drug Administration in the US has been pushing down the recommended guideline for total cholesterol levels. And they say now that 200 to 250 milligrams per cent is borderline. Okay. But in fact, maybe 30 years ago, it was 300 to 350 is borderline, and 350 milligrams per cent of total cholesterol when you take a blood test would be high cholesterol levels. So actually over the years they've been lobbying you to get it down because they make a lot of money from selling anti-cholesterol drugs. The really interesting thing about cholesterol is it's very, very strong balancing agent in the body. So it will, you'll produce it anytime you have stress. If you're driving along the road and someone cuts you off, that instant you get stressed about that if you choose to. You'll produce cholesterol from the liver, and that cholesterol will stop the cells getting damaged. So it's an anti-stress hormone, and in fact one of the most powerful. And it's one of the best things you can have in the body. So people are really confused because they think cholesterol from saturated fat's bad for you, and that's what they've been told everywhere all the time for years. But in fact the research is very easy to find. There's a very good article on westernaprice.org called The Skinny on Fats.
Okay.
And that goes through meta-analysis of the history of it, and there's tons of stuff like that available. Zero Sun, I think, I haven't got the name correct, but they did a very good study on that as well, and they found that a lot of the history and the studies that are going into it are just clearly wrong. But maybe I'm going to bore the viewers a little bit here, but let's get on to something more interesting. Why it's really important for them and why it's really important for you is that you need enough cholesterol in your diet to be really healthy, because it's one of the key ingredients for progesterone and pregnenolone. Progesterone and pregnenolone as part of the thyroid system is like the master switch, the master regulator in the body, and it's responsible for nearly everything that you could put down to health and well-being and feeling great. So you need enough cholesterol to manufacture progesterone and pregnant alone. Then you can manufacture all the rest of the healthy hormones. So that's a really important concept.
And a very interesting discovery. 24 eggs. I'm still like 24 eggs.
Yeah, you wouldn't necessarily. I mean, I think you get quite sick after eating 24 eggs a day.
Exactly.
You wouldn't want to eat an egg again for the rest of your life. It wouldn't make you sick necessarily, but you wouldn't like to eat too many eggs after that. But
You know, funny enough, there was this time that so many years ago, my mom used to give us 2 eggs, breakfast, 2 eggs each, and my brother was always complaining that it wasn't enough for him.
right.
And my dad got really pissed and he fried about 8 to 10, if I'm not mistaken. And he was like, you have to eat it now. My brother was like in heaven and he ate everything.
Right.
And up till today, he still loves eggs. So my dad thought eating so much of eggs would actually, kill that passion.
Maybe you should have given him 24. Right?
Yeah, I do. I actually love eggs, but I don't take so much.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely recommend organic, and I don't recommend the same thing every day because you can get allergic responses to stuff that you eat too regularly. And it's good to mix up fats and proteins and vitamins and minerals. But yeah, it just goes to show how important cholesterol is and how misunderstood it is, but it's starting to change, which is great. And I've been talking about it for 10 years because I was very lucky to do some great courses when I was younger. And it took me probably 6 months to get my head around it, but there's some great information from, by the way, viewers, from Ray Peat. So raypeat.com, or the best thing to do is YouTube, East West Healing Ray Peat. That's the series of videos, there's 69 of them. The first one's on philosophy, so unless you're really interested in that, skip past. And there's tons of stuff then on thyroid and fats and stuff that's really interesting. But easily usable sugars, maybe the video's going on too long and people are going to switch off with YouTube, they want to go on to the next thing. But easily usable sugars are great. So from fruit juice, particularly the ones that contain a lot of potassium, because the potassium controls the blood sugar spike. So it's not dangerous sugar, it's healthy sugar, and you need healthy sugars to create progesterone and pregnenolone again. It's one of the precursors. It means the essential ingredients you need to make those healthy hormones which are responsible for being healthy, happy, well, having loads of energy, good sleep, balanced mind, etc. So that's something else I'd recommend you do. So minimum 1 orange juice a day if you're trying to be healthy, or if you've got any fatigue issues. Good.
Alright, thank you for asking me, and I'm so sorry I feel everything.
Hey, no problem, and sorry for talking too long.
Oh, it's fine. Thank you for watching.
Thank you very much.